Well, Hugh, it's Friday, and it's about that time.
How you doing?
I am well. You see, you feel me? I'm jazzing to that. That's good stuff.
Good. I'm glad you're jazzing. You're looking kind of nice there today. Got that jazzy haircut going on. You're looking cool. Just wanted to say, Black Panther, ball out, baby, ball out.
Well, that's awesome. You plugging in the movie. That's great. That is great because you are a huge comic fan, right?
Love it. Marvel all the way. How was your week? How's everything going with you?
Oh, it's going fantastic. I did a video early declaring the official International Real Estate Day, October 4th.
And what's that?
So this is a day through the nonprofit Real Estate 100 Youth Foundation. We can advocate a day around real estate literacy for all ages across all nations. And I'm really excited about that because we can then educate, arm, and focus on how everyone is intertwined and interconnected in real estate over a global diaspora. And that's agricultural real estate, manufacturing real estate, industrial real estate, commercial real estate, and what we do a lot, residential real estate.
So, and a lot of people really don't understand how intricate real estate is in their everyday lives because they just think of it in a small aspect of real estate, which most people are familiar with. It's residential, but every aspect of every building, all the things we touch really encompasses real estate. So it is a large and encompassing field.
Right.
So that brings us to today's topic, millennials and real estate. They are now taking over. They are shooting to the top of the heap. They are actually growing up and taking that first big step. And what do you call it, Lisa? Tell me again, what is it called?
It's called adulting.
Oh, adulting. Oopsie. Yeah, well, these adulting things that they're doing is really driving the real estate market. I'm saying we're looking at probably 46% of the new homes being built, whether they're condos, homes, condominiums, co-ops throughout the country are being used and purchased by millennials. So that's a whole new market where just a year ago, we were talking about how they were staying at home longer. 2 years ago, well, they're staying at home. What are they doing? Why aren't they buying? Now we see why they were staying home. They have come to the point in their life where they have seen, hey, we stayed home to grow our funds so that we can invest in ourselves. And that's a wonderful thing.
You said that so eloquently in terms of how it now is received, but for the most part, y'all, not you, was talking a whole bunch of ish about my generation not doing anything, not saving. They don't even have enough money to buy a house. They just, well, wait a minute. Can we grow up first? I mean, we definitely have delayed marriage. We've delayed having kids. Why? Because we pursued higher education. We have been settled with student loans. We're still trying to get stable in our careers. So we may not have done it the way most people have done it as in terms of our predecessors and previous generations, but we're all doing the growing up. And so now that we've stepped into adulting, we are now superseding the percentages of those who are first-time home buyers in the market. And everybody's like, what? Oh my gosh. See, I just think it's so funny. And yes, I'm going to come off this way because I had gotten so much heck about millennials not doing this, millennials not doing that, which is why I created the movement Real Estate 100 to educate, empower, and support the movement that, yes, we do care. Yes, we're doing positive things, and to counter all the negative things that really what we saw the media and the mainstream was shedding upon our generation. It's just, don't be mad because, you know, we're utilizing the internet to save, make money. Prosumers, right? We are the prosumer generation. We produce what we consume. Didn't I just show you how I created a webinar, threw it on my PayPal, created a link? Now I'm renting it out for somebody to have access to that webinar. Producer, prosumer. I'm producing, and my generation is consuming what I have produced for the better of their lives, and it's all great. So, you know, like I said, I think this was a great topic for today because I get to really kind of do the told you so.
Now, yeah, back to what really matters. It's wonderful though, and I'm glad that you did tell us so, that to see the way it's actually panning out and to see how you guys, the millennials, are using the internet and intertwining it with the way you just do things. And it's just a progression of life. Older generations use the phone. I mean, there was a thing years ago that people used called a phone book, a business directory. Things like that are archaic. And it takes time for generational information to sort of filter through and find its way and its position. But I am glad to see that a lot of the millennials have taken that time to actually find themselves and to position themselves in a better position to move forward. And that's what it's all about. That's what growth is about. That's what life is about. And it appears that you're doing it pretty well.
Oh.
So can someone just tell my designer kids about this so that they can find a place to go?
Oh, no, I mean, I'm going to say based on the space that they have many studio apartments. So.
No, please, no, we want them to go. But anyway, so, and another thing that we're really finding out about the millennials is they're taking advantage of the first-time homebuyer programs that really apply all across the board. No matter where your credit score is, as we all know, the better your credit score, the better any venue for you will be. But they're using that to take the first step, whether it's a condo or a, what else did they call the condominium, or what they the other thing they have back east, I forgot. Oh man, I'm drawing a blank on it. Condo and I'll remember it in a second. But they're using this time to just get their feet wet and to get something, to get in the game so that they can move forward. And that's what's really generating this market and keeping the market strong.
Right. And I'm ecstatic that this is the new information. And again, see, information is key. Like, who's reporting the information? You know, oftentimes we find there's certain bias. But here's what I really like about seeing that there's new information about millennials in real estate, and like I said, we say it in jest and joking in terms of adulting, but it's like I said, can we grow up? Yo, can we let us get established? But what's really been nice is to see the information out there supporting what is happening. And then when I thought supporting, I was thinking it's so funny because it was so counter earlier on. But it's because I think people wanted to maybe force the direction before we were ready to go in that direction. And I think that's why it's adulting. It's like on our time, when we're ready.
I also think that it was a lot of parents saying, here, take the money, go. Let me just give you money to get out of here. Right. They have this wonderful commercial right now where they're talking about, it's a commercial and it's a family and the grandmother lives with the dad and the mom, and the mom comes in the room and says, oh, I didn't know our son moved back. And then it flashes to the grandmother, and the grandmother says, he's not getting my room. And it's like, oh my goodness. And then the son says, well, really, in some cultures, children stay with their parents till they're 40. And I looked around the room and I was saying, oh my goodness, not me. But it still works if you stay, and then once you start, you're in your own property. If you use that opportunity to build wealth and then use that time to generate it, hey, whatever it takes to make you a better person in your life, get it done. It doesn't have to be one way all the time. It's different stroke for different folk.
I don't remember that commercial, so I couldn't really. But
yeah, well, you don't look at TV that much anyway, so I'll look at it for both. But some of our people out there, they'll recognize it. It's a really interesting commercial.
Right. So we're going to wrap it up. Any upcoming news, information you'd like to share, you think we should go out and share? There's just a lot happening, and I think I just want to just take a moment to invite people to just connect with us on social media. So this is our Hugh and Lisa Facebook page, where you will find us together. It's our way of collaborating some of our social media content and put it in one place, one easy place for you to find just kind of what we're into, what's next. Oh my gosh, if you have not seen the video of Hugh yesterday taking the picture of the vacant lot, go check out that video and tell us.
Okay, enough.
That service on a whole nother level.
Don't clown Hugh. Listen, tell him about your page. Tell him about the new YouTube and all the new things. Come on, give him some good information. Don't clown me.
Oh, that's right. So this is what's really exciting. I now have a radio podcast show available anywhere and everywhere, and that's Ready, Set, Real Estate. And I'm on social media. My tag name is pretty easy, and it is my branded tag name connected to all my social media. So I'm at lasuperagent on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. I almost said iPhone. What is it? Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music.
Good.
And all the other radio podcasts everywhere. And I'm also presenting our signature Real Estate 100 Youth Workshop at a conference in Atlanta, the Generational Wealth Building Conference happening in Atlanta, Georgia this spring. So be sure you come out and support, because it's important that our youth and our next generation is getting this information. And we do that through the support of our nonprofit, Real Estate 100 Youth Foundation, realestate100youth.org. And Hugh, where are you at?
I'm here. Last thing, talk about the trademark seminar that you did that's online on YouTube, because a lot of our followers have different programs that they would like to do. So talk about that, and then we'll sign off for the week. Everybody have a phenomenal weekend. Lisa's going to tell you some great information because it's up on YouTube. All you have to do is just go there and just enjoy.
I like how you think I'm giving away all my content for free.
Just tell the people about it. Let them make their determination, please.
Wasn't that hilarious, you guys? He was like, oh yeah, just go on YouTube and just, enjoy. So not necessarily. No, you can definitely. So what I had the opportunity to do is present a trademarking webinar. And essentially I use myself as an example because I owned a couple of intellectual properties in copyrights and trademarks. So super agent is not just me in fluff and puff, but it's officially a federal registered trademark that represents my real estate consultancy. So I'm really excited about that. And so you can check out that webinar to access the replay. It is $20, and I give a wealth of information and walking you through so that you too can successfully register or protect your intellectual property. So for those of you who are watching as business owners, entrepreneurs, individuals, creatives, brand creators, or content creators, there's a great information available on how you can protect your work for $20. It takes 3 minutes. And that's available via realestate100.net/webinar. And I'll pop it up here on the screen. And you can essentially access the replay from the training that happened earlier this week. So thanks, Hugh. Appreciate that plug.
No problem. Guys, it was a wonderful seminar. It's a wealth of information. And the great thing about it is, for the time and the amount of money that you will spend, which is really insignificant, you will walk away within 5 minutes being able to know everything you need to know. And you can always, in case you forget, just access it again. So it's just a wealth of information that it just makes your life so much easier. And it helps you just go through the maze that's out there. That's really not a maze, but you have someone walking you through it step by step. So I'm gone. Have a phenomenal weekend. Black Panther, Black Panther, Black Panther. Ball out. See you soon.
Thanks, you guys. Stay in touch. Make sure if you found any value or enjoy our content, shout out, drop a comment. Be sure to hit that subscribe, like, and share button. We appreciate all of you who are connected with us in any way that we make available. And again, if you know anyone who is thinking or needs to sell or buy, needs a referral or refinance, Hugh, give them the number.
Area code 323-348-1222. Both numbers are up there. Give us a call, and questions, we don't mind. So we will answer questions as well. So give us a call. Have a phenomenal weekend, everybody.